Good evening, race fans, and welcome to another installment of the Zelda 1 Randomizer Weekly Race. This week we'll be running on the Consternation flag set. Our featured runners tonight are Truant Gamer, Random Effect, Alsoa, and JSR, a bunch of titans. Hi everyone, my name is Malkior. I'm joined here with Wolf Link. Wolf Link, how are you doing this evening?
Good evening, everyone, and I'm doing well. So to give you guys an idea of what Consternation is, pretty much it's if you've seen the 2018 tournament with the Shapes dungeons, it's basically the Swiss flags there, mixed hints. Enemies and bosses have a minor health variance, plus or minus 2. But in addition, we've also thrown on Heart Shuffle. So all of those guaranteed heart containers that have been in the dungeons in that instance, they're now completely shuffled. We could have like up to 3 items in level 1 and level 4. Or level 8, rather. No, level 4 is only if it's second quest.
Yeah,
But no, this first quest.
This is first quest. So similar to the GDQ Lite once we get inside the dungeons, but the overworld, this is it. We're back to good old-fashioned cave shuffle. So get your thinking caps on. Remember where you're going in the overworld. I'd say the key flags to remember for this race are, of course, the cave shuffle. I just had it open. The book. The book is an atlas.
Yeah.
So no one should be shunning literacy tonight.
Well, I mean, with Shave's Dungeons, the Book of an Atlas is a godsend. And we are getting started here, and we are starting at the beach, so it's a pretty good spot. Not much here, though. We have Linos in the overworld as well. Oof.
Yes, this starting Lionel's within 2 screens. Random Effect is just taking a beeline to the coast, and he's going to give us a first look at a coast item.
We have a hint shop at still a start, and our small is 6 rupees, below average. That can be anywhere from 1 to 20, I believe. First shop is a potion shop.
Six rupee small secret. So the starts of a poverty seed. We'll see what the middle and the large turn up.
Well, the large is what really decides if it's a poverty seed or not, because that can be anywhere from 50 to 150 rupees. And we have Dungeon 4 here for Random Effect. Now, for those of you who haven't seen Shapes before, as we see Stavros in the overworld, Shapes Dungeons, all of levels 1 through 6 share the same giant grid that they are all on. And 7 and 8 share half of a second grid, whereas level 9 takes up the other half. With Shapes, any one of those rooms connecting can be their own dungeon. There are no hidden rooms. There are no dark rooms, I believe, either. With the exception of Gan's room.
That is correct. Yes, we have found this level 4 at the Forest Armos spot. Both Random Effect and Truant have taken a little dip in and find that they're currently blocked. And so they're going to leave for now. Meanwhile, our sword is still missing. We do not get a free sword this time around.
But we have a letter underneath the Armos. That is not our Armos item.
That's cool.
I love that shop quote. Aquaman awaits with a 1996 Dodge Caravan.
One of my favorites.
That's a new one.
We have to find our sword within any one of the open accessible caves on the overworld. It could be an open cave. It could be one of the Armos caves. It will not be under a bush or a bomb wall or a power bracelet.
Yeah. It's gonna be.
Our runner's gonna be scouring the overworld through all the open caves to find where the sword is hidden tonight.
Yeah.
It could also be like under the graveyard stone, which also is gonna check right now.
No, it's a potion shop. There's our wood sword. It's at Casino Corner.
I hate having it there. I always route that late.
Casino Corner is a lot of open caves, and here we go, another secret. It's the large. Oh no, that is definitely a poverty seed.
Yeah,
because that is 66 rupees.
The minimum possible, I believe, being 51.
50.
This is a 50, a straight up poverty seed for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully the medium is redeemable, but it can only be 25 to 40.
So Truant Gamer,
and we see it actually is somewhat redeemable. JSR finding the medium.
36, still lowish, but above average. But yeah, poverty seed. It's gonna be hard to get any kind of special jewelry tonight. Our runner is gonna be, and the hints are mixed. So with those values that appeared, those could be community or they could be actual helpful hints within the dungeons. Also, finds our take any's.
Yeah, we have one on level 4. We have one in the Deadwoods. One that leads to the dead end corner, and the last one, I believe, was in the Death Mountain. So they're not the greatest any roads, but getting to and from the Deadwoods without having to do northwest, southwest is pretty okay. They're all congested on the left side of the map, though. Probably.
Yes, I noticed that as well.
Nothing to get us to each side quickly.
Ooh, JSR taking a death after coming out of Casino Corner with his bone. Him using the Franker Z sprite set, I think custom made by himself or for himself. So get your Franker Z's in chat.
Oh, we have actually a useful hint.
What'd it say? I missed it.
The Moblin has a heart container close to the start, so our white sword item is one of our shuffled heart containers.
Interesting. Meanwhile, Random Effect is having to do a dance around these Lionels in the Dead Woods. And we've only found one dungeon so far. 5 minutes in, 4 runners, only one dungeon found. And
cheap candle.
No take any's found. So, no extra candles. Alsoa has 4 hearts. Where'd he get one? Did he find a take any? Extra candles may not be turned on, which means
we do have extra candles.
Okay.
We saw one at the sword. And the door repairs are 19 rupees. Not the worst, but you really don't want to find those when you are having a poverty seed.
For sure.
Armos has another heart container as well. So probably found that one actually.
Got it. That makes sense. And there's the first take any cake. JSR leaves it. What? He left the take any and didn't take anything.
Probably wants to save that.
Okay, he's saving a bomb. I guess he's gonna reopen it. Yeah, he just went to check the other spot, and now he's going back in. He did a retry, picking up the candle. Yes, now his overall exploration is a little greater, and he'll be looking for other dungeon locations.
Yeah. JSR being the second person with the candle, Random Effect buying a candle for 40 rupees. As I mentioned earlier.
40, pretty cheap. Good find.
Indeed.
Also, in the northeast side of the map, hopefully will shortly be making his way to Casino Corner, where he will find his wood sword.
Level 7 has been found. It's way up there in the Lost Hills.
I see.
Level 7, though, is a very big dungeon.
Yeah, not fun.
Oh, but potentially an item room right away.
I'm calling transport.
Yeah, it's transport. There's always this transport in levels 5 through 8. 8, with 9 having multiple transports.
And usually, I like saying, yeah, when you find it that early, it means it's segmented.
Most likely. And if it is segmented, you add another staircase for each segment.
That is correct. So, a minimum of 1 staircase is inside level 7 is now minimum of 2 until we find further evidence.
Oh, but we are locked. Hard blocked out of it right now.
Did that Dig Dogger block our shutter door?
Dig Dogger was completely sealed off. Hard fleet requirement there.
Oh my goodness.
If this is not a bomb wall.
So, recorder required seed ladder required seed. Strap yourselves in, folks. This could be a long night.
There was a patcher in the room with the staircase, and we do have second quest rooms, so some of these staircases could have items. Some of the diamond staircases could have items in them.
This is a good point. And the thing is, with the second quest rooms being on, oh, we find a map in 4. It's a T-Rex. But with the second quest rooms being on, that usually requires more combat. Because you have to clear the rooms to then access your staircases.
I see a kangaroo with a Joey in the pouch.
I like it. I see the same thing. Yeah.
Kinetic key from JSR, very nice.
Bomb. That was
Show me your moves. Show me your moves. Actually,
he
well
just
done.
did. He just showed the great moves. Alsoa does find his way to the casino corner and finds his wood sword up in A's back.
Oh, there's another. There's
block.
one of our Chevy rooms here in level 4.
Level 9 is up at the White Sword Cave.
Ooh. Not a great spot to get, but not bad. It looks like it was 5 hearts, and we found our White Sword Cave.
Yeah.
It was next to start.
Right next to start.
In the potion shop that would be uncovered with a burn bush. 4 hearts enough.
4 hearts was enough for the item, so
that's minimum.
Minimum roll.
72 arrows, not bad. True, I'm gonna pick him up in case we need to find our
Gomos.
Yeah, find some Gomos to get the raft. Level 2 has been found by random effect.
Right,
Yeah,
right above start.
So yeah, we definitely have a ladder block because even if they can get around 4, there's level 2. This one I would say was the T-Rex. Because of that big blocky head on the top. Power Bracelet, immune to the 4 and 2. That's one of our 2 potential items here.
It's not necessarily required in this flag set, but it does open up 4 additional spots that you can check on the overworld. So if there's a dungeon under any one of those spots, that is a very beneficial find for random effect, but he won't know yet. He's at a bomb, so he's dipping this too right now. Probably to go find some bombs in a nearby shop.
And now everyone should have a
sword instead, right next to level 2.
True Gamer now picking up a candle, the same spot where JSR picked it up. JSR also getting a potion from the potion shop. I did not see the price.
The White Sword Cave and the Magical Sword Cave are on adjacent screens. That's pretty funny.
That's actually pretty funny. Unfortunately, Mags requires a minimum of 10 hearts to even attempt.
This is true. And with Heart Shuffle on, it's always a possibility. Oh, Alsoa's going for the same thing. Do it. Bomb Canana. Bomb Canana.
Oh, gonna go for a different strat.
Oh, he just wants the sword walk through.
Bombs rolled high. We found Asylum 8, or level 8 here, and there is a bomb shop here. Kananakied loses a bomb
missed the bomb drop to do it.
Yeah.
Didn't know where he was in his count.
That sucks.
But hey, a Kananaki needs a Kananaki. Get access to the room you otherwise wouldn't have.
We have Darkness here in level 8. 3 items in this level 8 as well. And 1 staircase that is a transport.
Already picked up a potion. 3 hearts, green tunic.
Yeah,
or
he bought.
In this case, in Franker Z's case, like short hair fur. He doesn't have the big fluffy coat yet.
Yeah, he bought his potion from a potion shop. And it looks like he's gathering what little money he has available to him in order to buy the blue ring, maybe. He has enough.
This could be a possibility. Meanwhile, Alsoa is still clearing 4. We have not seen any of the items in this level 4 yet. And random effect digging through 8. JSR will find 7 in the Lost Hills.
Level 8 item room, blue boomerang.
Wah, wah, wah. It's still early, so random effect's gonna go ahead and pick it up. Also with the plus or minus 2 enemy HP shuffle on, there's a chance that Magical Boomerang could kill a few enemies.
Yeah. A lot of the low HP enemies could just be even weaker and thus can be one-shot. Now, I wasn't keeping track of our blue dart nut health. I'm not sure if it's higher or lower. And Blue Mom surviving a bomb blast, that means they have 5 health. So. Right, if I find another Take Any on Candle Row. I think this is actually a vanilla cave. Yeah, it is. That's a vanilla heart Take Any location. That's actually kind of funny. We have max HP fast Octoroks.
I was about to say names that begin with F. Oh! Oh, JSR!
Oh, no!
Yikes.
Oh, but that's good. Truegear has enough money to buy the bomb upgrade, and it was a +5.
Max bombs.
I don't think he's going to be too mad at that investment. I think he also bought the arrows as well. And JSR is going to be blasting through these low HP on the blue Moldworms. Or Lamolas, sorry. And yeah, he's blowing north. There's the book! The book is
that is all of his maps for the entire seed.
And look at
That
this
is
level
a
7.
great find.
This level 7 just shows you that it's not segmented per se. However, note the design of level 7 here. If you mirror it, level 8 would be the similar dungeon.
Which means 8 definitely has a segment if those two rooms are reachable. That's his boomerang. That's his banana boomerang. He's gonna toss that ball and it's gonna come back.
Okay. Of course, the dog plays fetch. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's the yellow boomerang for JSR here in level 7. So we have both the items in 7.
Yes, the book and the wooden boomerang. We had a magical boomerang pickup on Truant Gamer side. He's also in 8, where Random Effect had left. No Triforces have been gathered yet. Runners have been running into all kinds of blocks.
Yeah.
But JSR in this Pulse Voice room, no arrows on hand. This is disgusting.
And what's worse is that I believe right behind that door is the Dig Dogger that locks all of the shutters when you enter the room.
Oh gosh, that would be terrifying.
And we know the recorder cannot be in level 7.
RE didn't quite get close enough, missed it by 1 pixel to burn that bush. He's gonna go back again and finds a bomb shop. 26 though.
Yeah, they're not that. They're a little bit upwards in price, but not that much.
JSR skillfully handing the Pulse Voices with beam swords.
And for being the Pulse Voice, JSR gets access to the room to the left, which is the Dig Dogger room, I think. No, it's not.
He also got the map he doesn't need, because he already has Atlas. That was funny.
Oh, and it's your room, and it's... Nope, it's Patra. Goodbye. Aquaman is guarding a staircase here in level 8 in the meantime.
Oh, he's going for it.
Boosting, it's an item, it is the Wrath.
Use the potion. He's going to use the potion to get by the Patra. Wrath found in 8 for Truant.
But now he's got to hurry because that pattern is getting really awkward. And if I recall right, there is one of those things will control the flight of the ring.
That is correct. There is like a leader, like Patra Sprite, whatever you want to call it, the baby ones. And
it looks like he hit it.
I think he's killed it now. It's locked in that kind of oscillating spiral now.
All right, there we go. Patra's down.
That was so smooth. To use a potion to slip past that Patra.
Yeah, in the meantime, there was a potion shop here. So we know 2 of the items in level 8. We know
also,
both the items in level 7.
Sorry, I'll interrupt you real quick if you do not mind. Also, finds level 1 at the Forgotten Spot.
Nice bet. Not bad. And that's a vacuum.
Yep. Straight up.
And another bomb upgrade, so we found both of them. And they are +5 tonight, so good amount.
Truant does take a death in 8. He had been pretty far in. We'll see what he decides to do now. He's gonna leave it. It being
here we go.
filled with blue dart nuts in combat. He says he'll come back later.
Good
Any
find from
key in
Alsoa.
one.
That's one of the first 3 items, and this is a very quick dungeon. Should not be locked out of anything else. Both items are floor drops, though, and they can be guarded by some nasty enemies like a Wizro pack.
Yeah, we haven't seen Wizards
And
yet.
as soon as I say it,
Like, why did you do that to that poor man?
I didn't
6
know.
blues. 6 blues.
I didn't know. Commentator's curse indeed, though, but let's hope it's not there.
That was just painful. Yeah, we're gonna hope there are no items under those 6 blue Wizrobes. Random effect, very skillfully stunning the moblin so he can kill it over the river. Ladder not being found yet. And he's continuing through level 2. Where he's been previously. He's seen one item. He got his power bracelet early. So looking for one more. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. One more floor item in this too.
Has he found the Triforce in level 2?
I don't think anyone had found Triforces yet.
No, that's just his map lip. I thought that was a compass. There's the second item. It's the red candle. And
No.
we could have a Goma blocking the Triforce.
I saw that. One room. We will find out. It's still early enough where red candle's valuable. Especially in combat if you still only have a wood sword.
Triforce picked up in 1. And it looks like we have a ladder block as well blocking some items. Triforce found in 2. So 2 has been fully cleared out of items. Second item in there was the red candle. And Random Effect did in fact pick that up, I believe.
Yeah.
And Bo was on the ground in 1. I missed that.
Oh my. That means I'll... Oh, and he still needs a ladder. Silvers are on the... Well, JSR! Wow! Skillful navigation, stunning all of those blue Lionels so he could slip into the waterfall to check the location.
Very nicely done. And we see level 9 is a big old block of bricks.
Yeah, for sure. Truant does find the White Sword Cave near start and will pick up his additional heart container.
And sure enough, there's the magical sword location. Not too far away from their starting location, too.
Truant Gamer now finds level 2, 1 north of start, and he's gonna go ahead and make his way through. I know what JSR's doing now. I think he's doing this just for fun. He's committing to a 3 heart run. So he always has Beam Sword available. Because that is another heart container that he's passed up.
Risky. I can get behind it, though.
And it also explains why he got the early potion. So if he gets into a dangerous room, he'll just pop the potion. He'll get more potions since he's found a lot of money. He don't care. He wants to have Beam Sword available at all times. Truant Gamer. Oh shoot. And that candle is his only ranged option, so he'll have no chance of clearing that room unless he goes along both sides.
Or screen scrolls the enemies into the lower side.
That could take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, here we go. Oh, he got bopped! I'm sorry, JSR. Commentator's curse. I'm like, here he is, using the beams to clear the island. But it's just as I mentioned it, he does find a bomb hole out. And, oh, shoot. He's actually high-fiving with Truant Gamer right now.
Yeah.
Truant does finish off the enemies on the island.
Meanwhile, also discovers that the arrow shop next is a candle shop today.
Yep, arrow and candles are bundled together this time around. Why
But,
can't we get fire? If they're in the same shop, why can't we get fire arrows?
Good question. But the vanilla arrow shop location was a candle shop today.
Got it.
Arrows are not sold with the candle today.
Okay, my apologies.
That's all right.
Sure, it does find the way around the chute now on the
Wait a minute, was that
portion.
Is that a dungeon underneath that rock? I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't see anything. We'll see if he goes back. Also, it does get into level 8.
Yeah, 3 of our runners now have the red candle. Also, is the only one currently that does not. I gotta admire GSR's willingness to go with a 3-heart run on a heart shovel seed.
Yeah, that's something. All it takes is like 1 Y heart, and his beam sword strategy is kind of ruined. But JSR will pick up his Triforce out of level 2. That'll be his first Triforce.
Now again, well, we know. So Triforce in 2 is guarded. And I think GSR...
He's saving. He knows the hints are close. I think he's going to go back and like safe scum these hints.
I would agree to that, yeah. Also, meanwhile, picks up the raft in level 8. First hint. Gleok returns with the magic boomerang. We already knew that game. Thank you for the information.
Magic boomerang in 8. Next.
Sail not to save the princess. Raft is not required.
Good news. Good news.
And that's good information for JSR.
Yeah,
he now knows that level 1 has the bow. He doesn't know where level 1 is, but he knows it has the bow, and that's important.
Yep, and he's going to just retry and get all his money back, but knowledge obtained.
And it's a very wise thing whenever you have a poverty seed like this to do a strategy like that when you're buying hints. There's the other hint shop. Iris Raceway Cup. Nope, that's not the right hints. Actually, the hint shops are right next to each other.
That's funny.
Okay, so two community hints.
Okay.
Third and final one, this is the cheapest hint. I guess they were all fake in that shop. Vanilla level 5 has a potion shop.
We have currently found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dungeons. 3 still outstanding. Looking for level 3 and level 5, and I believe level 6.
So we have a potential recorder lock in level 7. Could mean that we have recorder lake available to us. I don't think we've checked the power bracelet locked location in Death Mountain or by the graveyard, whichever one you prefer.
I don't know if we've seen the one by the desert either, about underneath the fairy fountain.
No, I don't think we've seen that one either. We have seen the one in the Lost Hills, and we have, as we've seen from JSR, saw the one near close to the vanilla start. That one was the hint shop where we got the information about the bow.
That's correct.
And we see the potion prices are not that terrible.
Yeah, I told you. He's just gonna go in on it.
He already has bought a potion, $55.59. Random affecting the information sale not to say the princess. So he knows whenever he finds the raft to ignore it.
The biggest thing JSR wants to find right now is level 1. Because he already has predetermined information there. He knows I full dig it till I find my bow. Also, giving us a look at Candle Row.
JSR buying a key.
Spare money, extra money. Gotta use it on something.
Oh! Wait, oh.
What's
Did
up?
JSR buy the blue ring? I don't think he did.
No. Is that a blue doggo? I can't tell.
I think JSR is going for 3 hearts green email run.
I'm telling you, he's
He
doing
doesn't
that.
have it. He doesn't have the blue ring.
Yeah, and it's for the memes, for the lulz, or just for the fun. This is a weekly race. You do what you want. There's no
Exactly.
stakes.
He's challenging himself today, and Twitch I say he is a madman.
He's been
I would.
playing for years. He knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to come
I'm
back
not questioning him.
unless there's a reason to.
Alright, there's the white sword hint, but he already knew where that was. Looks like the cave in next to the desert. Random if I checked in wasn't anything important.
All right. The cave next to, or the stone.
The push block,
All right.
which opens a cave.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we have Truant Gamers still digging through this too. This is the room with the Triforce. This is the room with the Triforce, if I remember right.
Yeah, it is.
So Truant Gamer will claim his Triforce.
Random effect is found
His
level 1.
first. And also going ahead and purchasing arrows. Him being the only runner with the bow so far, this gives him a slight combat advantage now.
Well, you say that, but random effect knows the bow is in here, as does GSR, but GSR does not know where level 1 currently is. So, has the advantage in terms of using it for right now. But so far, there's not been anything hard required by the bow.
I mean, it'll get you through those Pulse voices in the dungeons faster.
I suppose that is true, yes. And the random occasional Goma, which so far has not been required. There's the any key for random effect. Now we know there's one item that's ladder block, so I think the next big item we're going to find is ladder, and I'm going to say it's in level 3. Once we find it.
Floor item. No, yeah, oh wait, Heart Shuffle's on. Floor item in 6.
Haven't found level 6 either. Could be there. Oh, here we go. That's that big Wizard pack. That could be where the 3rd item is. We don't know yet.
That would be terrifying. I'll tell you something else we haven't done a lot yet. We haven't seen a lot of Death Mountain. We'll see who makes the first play to go bomb up Death Mountain.
Well, we have a fast travel warp there.
Over to the graveside, yeah. Speaking of graveside, JSR is going to check under the tombstone to find another potion shop. He's like, jeez. I know I'm doing... Oh, he picked up a heart. The 3-heart run is dead.
He must have got Y-hearted.
That or just like low hearts. He can still fire beams if he just finds like one pickup.
Well... Did he just reset? No, he still has it. He could pay that at a mugger. We have not seen a mugger tonight yet.
Also, if finds something, he finds the compass in 8, knowing exactly where his Triforce is now. We'll see if he commits to digging this out.
It's not too far away.
He does get a bomb drop off of those red dart nuts. Very nice.
Indeed. One of the things that you tried.
That's only funny if this wall doesn't open. Aw, man.
Man, Triforce and a vanilla Triforce, or what is this?
This is Randomizer. But also, will claim his Triforce out of 8. That is his second. And goes back in. Wants to do some item hunting. Which I definitely believe is the right call.
Alright. Now, JSR is abandoning the heart runs there.
Yep. Random effect. The first player up into Death Mountain finds a take any for starters.
Well, JSR has found level 8, and that's a pretty big level 8.
Level 8's on Kendall Row. I definitely think Random Effect's gonna find at least one dungeon up here in Death Mountain. There's too many unexplored spots up here.
Agreed.
Ha, that 8.
There's a
Yikes.
nasty, nasty 8.
Hey, it's not segmented. We thought it would be, but it just wraps around.
It is indeed.
Man, that 8 is just all types of yikes. JSR.
There's level 5. New information.
Found in Death Mountain. Way
So-
up there.
Most likely our ladder's in here, but we'll have to wait and see. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That is a bait block, folks.
Oh, you can get around.
You can't get around, but is it a vertical shoot room? We don't know yet.
Or just like, does it have an item in it? Something really important. Either would be hilarious.
Compass. Okay, it's on the other side of the dungeon. Staircase.
Which means you can't even get into the bait room.
No, you can't. Wait. There's Harganeer Underground. I need to look at this map and see where he pops out.
Yeah. So, heart container, staircase item in 5.
He can potentially get around the left side. Or the right side, rather.
Yeah, I see. Knowing the game, he won't.
Oh, again, there's a door here. And the door here. You can get around.
Oh, boo! Ah, come on, game.
Kind of sucks, but...
JSR still
Unless this
digging
is a
through
tea
this.
room with the ladder on, like, the thing, though.
Dude. Now you're just trying too hard. JSR did find one of the staircase items in 8. I think it was... I don't know if it was the raft or the magical boomerang. He does find a Chevy room now, though, and he is trapped.
Some gels here.
Danger Doodles. Truant is making his way over to Death Mountain, and we'll...
White sword!
Which white sword in 5.
Floor item. We don't know where the stair item is yet, still.
It was a heart. We saw it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
At the beginning.
Alright, so we got both items out of 5.
Yep, just looking for the Triforce, and he knows where it is. One room north.
Which
Truant Gamer
means our
will be-
ladder is either in 3 or...
six floor
There's-
drop. 6 floor drop. Yeah. Come on, I'm hoping for it.
You're hoping
Random
for
effect,
pretty...
we'll get the Triforce out of 5. That is his 3rd Triforce, and also at the same time, we'll get the Power Bracelet out of 2.
Yeah. The other item in level 2, of course, is our red candle, which can have a little bit.
And now Truant Gamer will find level 5.
Oof, this double 8 is a lot of locked doors.
Random effect going through more of Death Mountain. Still 4 more locations unexplored.
Now, with White Sword and the second row of health started, those blue Wizards back in level 1 could easily be dispatched, I think. Especially if they rolled low.
This is true. I don't think
So-
any runner wanted to deal with it on, like, Green Tunic and the low amount of hearts they had at that point.
Yeah, there's level 6.
Level 6, also in Death Mountain.
Which means there is a slim chance level 3 is Power Bracelet blocked or Recorder blocked. But other than that, we know where every other dungeon is besides 3.
Yeah, the only one we need to
Hi,
find.
Gleok. Only a 2-headed one.
There are not many locations left, though. So I would put a high likelihood of level 3 being either under Recorder Lake or at one of the last Power Bracelet spots we haven't checked.
Or it could be over by level 9. Or vanilla level 9, rather.
This is true. Random Effect will probably go there next, given he's already in Death Mountain.
Oh no, Dig Dagger sealed him in at level 6.
Oof. Can he find a way around?
I think he's at the bottom of the dungeon, so he has to bomb right and hope that he can get out. Nope, he's stuck.
Truant Gamer is out of keys in this 5.
That's not good, and he hasn't found one yet either.
And he needs them to go north to go through the rest of the dungeon. He's setting up a Kanana key with the magical boomerang.
Meanwhile,
Got
Random
it.
Effect, who has had the bow and the Iniki for a while now, is romping through this level 6. Finds a push block, but it does not push.
Truant Gamer held up by another key. 2!
Try
Oh,
for
good luck Kanana key in this room.
Our container and the stair item in level 6.
Truant's
Meanwhile,
gonna leave.
Meanwhile, GSR getting the Triforce out of level 8.
Truant Gamer is gonna leave level 5 being double key blocked.
That's never good. He knows that one will have a key. I believe he knows that one will have the key. He just has to find it. Oh, shoot. And
I
it's
don't-
sealed!
Oh, hi.
No way to kill the darkness at range.
Oh, that's disgusting. Game, that's just cruel. To show it to them and just tease them? I don't know if Truant is aware that one has the any key. I don't believe there was any kind of hint for that.
There was, in one of the hint shops. Aquamanus
Oh.
waits on the magic key. Oh no, it wasn't in the hint shop, it was in, You're right, it was in the dungeon, my mistake.
It was Aquamanus had the bow.
Yeah, and... most of our runners found the any key before the bow.
Truant checking the desert stone.
The hint was in 5, yeah, that would be bad. So we have the compass here in level 6, and we have a ladder block potentially here in level 6 as well. Meanwhile, Soul gets the Triforce out of level 2, moving on. JSR has the Triforce out of level 8, is clearing it, looking for the last items.
Yeah, knowing how much he's been blocked in other dungeons, JSR is committing to full clear this 8. Also, oh, he already has the Triforce, yeah. Just
Yeah, I saw him
great
pick it up.
pause strats going on. Great pause strats going on to get around the fireballs.
Not taking any chances here. Gonna heal.
Might as well, you got him. Also gets those beams back, which makes everything faster.
Oh.
Oh my word.
Get out of there.
And their spacing was just perfect where he couldn't even, like, side swap them and keep going.
Recorder in level 6.
Whoa!
drop.
That is huge for random effect. Probably doesn't even know how huge. Because we still don't know where 3 is.
Wait a minute. Can important items be in 9?
No.
Then I think that means by process of elimination, unless it's... No, because there's a ladder block in 1. The ladder has to be in level 3.
Yes. If we've seen all of the items... If we have seen all other items, yes, ladder has to be in 3. The one dungeon we have not found because we need the ladder to get silvers. Random effect does find his Triforce out of 6.
Yeah, and we do have an item in 1. It could be underneath the blue Wizrobe, which means it's not ladder block. But if it isn't, then the only other locations left are ladder blocks in level 1.
Did we see anything in 4? Runners saw 4 first and were unable to go through it because they had limited resources.
I think we saw that was ladder blocked. I'm not sure.
Well, Truant's going through it now, and he's going to find out for sure.
Alright, we'll find out.
Oh, he didn't want to lock him in with the clock. He wants the Kanana key. On him right there.
That's the 3 runners that have done that tonight. The same door. Show me your moves. Level 3 has been found, actually. And there's the ladder. It wasn't 3, it was the 4 drop.
Where is 3? Random effect found it immediately.
It must be up in Death Fountain.
Yes. Like, at 9.
So, 4 either has the wand, the red ring, and one of the other remaining heart containers. There's the Triforce level 3. Random effect's in go mode.
Random effect is now in go mode at 45 minutes in.
But he's gonna keep looking around because I don't think... Oh, just... Oh!
What's up?
Did Random Effect check the coast? I don't remember if they did.
He was the first runner to check the coast. He has to remember that silvers are on the coast. And I'm hearing from chat that level 3 was found at the potion shop west of Vanilla 9, 1 screen west.
I actually thought it was in the region, to be honest.
JSR gets his Triforce out of level 1. That is
There's
his
the compass.
Triforce of the match. He's going back in. He wants to full clear this one. He still has yet to find the any key. And he may have yet to find his bow as well. We will see shortly.
I'm wondering what Random Effect is doing here. This level 3.
3 short enough. 3 short enough. He's probably just looking for the other item, because if it's the red ring, major advantage.
That would make sense. And within a Potter Seed, he's not going to get the 237 rupees or something like that.
He's making his way back to his Triforce now. JSR is bomb locked out of going north through the top portion of 1.
Well, that area was ladder blocked anyway, so that's a blessing in disguise, really. This is the Aniki room here. I think.
We'll see.
No, that was the stair item. Never mind.
Yeah, because Bo was floor. There's still 1 floor item missing in 1, and it might be under the Wizrobe room. But Random Effect's gonna go through the rest of this 3. I mean, he's looking for a staircase.
Wait a minute.
What are you doing, Ari? You're in go mode, my man. He flat out may not remember that silvers are on the coast.
It was at the start of the seed. Probably paid no mind.
It was the very beginning of the seed. It was the first thing he did.
There's the map. Then it's the segment of level 3.
Oh.
Which means there's one staircase here.
Truant finds the last take any at the river location east of the forgotten spot. That's all of our take any's found now. And now Truant is in level 1, where he wishes he was about 10 minutes ago, before he ran into all of his key blocks in 5. Because here in
Indeed.
level 1, Truant Gamer will find his any key.
We're only nearly 50 minutes into the seed, too. We pretty much found most of everything.
It started slow, and then everything just picked up. JSR's committing to the Blue Wizard Room.
Well, he's got to survive one hit, and they're starting to shoot those beams. And unfortunately, he gets tagged.
Oh, not even pause strats. A valiant effort. Truant Gamer does find his any key, and is thinking, alright, I can go back to 5.
And yeah, this... Oh! The entrance was locked, was the transport. The maybe the dungeons but underneath the staircase.
Random, still looking for his staircase item in 3, perhaps unaware that he is in go mode. Perhaps, having not seen all the dungeons, he's thinking
No,
about that.
he's leaving
He's seen
now.
all the, okay, he's taking his Triforce, he's going out. Random Effect gets the Triforce in 3, that's his 4th Triforce of the match.
So... Definitely in the flute here. Don't know what the flute song is, but we don't know if they have audio or usable audio or not.
Alsoa finds level 8 at Candle Row. He's been in here before. He already has a compass. He already has the Triforce. He wants to dig this 8 for some items.
There's
And he
also
probably
one
wants
that's
that bomb
+5.
upgrade. Did he come in here just for the bomb upgrade? Yeah, he did. Gets a
I blame him.
gets 5 bombs. JSR getting a nice. I couldn't tell if that was a force, because it was a blue Octorok, but gets a fortunate bomb drop on the overworld.
And it looks like Random Effect's gonna be going up to finishing up this level 8 here. Just need to look for the Triforce at this point. Rendering will be nice. There's another one of our large secrets. We found the large secret relatively early, really.
Yeah. Truant will get his Triforce out of level 1. That is his 2nd Triforce of the match.
Yeah, Truant's unfortunately been held back by the level 1 being an awkward spot and just how weird this seed has been in terms of progression.
Yeah, this seed it's been strange where the progression items have been hiding, and the frequency of blocks that this seed has tossed at our runners, whether it be short on bombs, short on keys, ladder block here, it's just been tossing them left and right. Random Effect, quick 8, Triforce and out.
Yeah, found the compass.
Compass was early through the natural route of the dungeon. Random Effect with 5 Triforces taking a solid lead now for our featured runners.
JSR is in 5.
And Truant finds level 6. Up
We
in
know
Death Mountain. Random
We
Effect
know
is at the coast.
gets silvers.
Claimed
That is
silver
go.
arrows, and
That is
now
Triforce and go.
firmly in Triforce and go mode.
Oh.
Ooh, this is. Look at Random Effect. Doing the reverse wrap to get over the wall, saving a few walking screens. I like that skill. Straight into level 4.
Yeah.
That's clean.
Those are not easy to do. Especially in the
No.
water with the Zora attacking you. Or is it Zola? I don't remember.
So, Zora. I don't know, I could be wrong.
Anyway, a random effect in level 4 here. You're gonna be going through the ladder block. Trying to kill this Dodongo, make sure the Triforce is in here. It's not, but gets another bomb pack for their troubles. It looks like we have some wall masters in this room trying to play sneaky.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you have to push the block? These are second quest rooms, but nope.
There's a blue Goma here.
Oh
This could have our
my.
Triforce. He is locked in the room too. There's no way out except to fight this Goma. It has the compass.
Woo!
And it's at the top of level 4.
Up at the top of the dino.
More Wallmasters trolling.
Also, has found a blue Goma himself. He's gonna go ahead and clear it to see if if this Goma's hiding anything in level 5.
It is not.
It's hiding despair and sadness.
Stair item in level 6 was a heart container. I don't think we saw that.
No, I do not believe we did. So that's both items in 6 now covered. The heart
4
container.
item in 4 is the wand.
That's a very nice combat advantage.
So we only have one important item notwithstanding, and that is the red ring. It could be a 9, or it could be this ladder stair item in level 4. Odds are it's probably a 9 though.
I don't think Random Effect's gonna care. He's got another Triforce, Triforce number 6. He's out.
Actually, we never did find the stair item in level 3, did we?
Never found the other floor item in 1.
That too.
Both also and JSR are continuing to dig through this 5 with a very nasty enemy set.
Yeah. Matter of fact, now in level 7, I believe this is the last Triforce.
Look at JSR's screen and look at the gorillas throw the balls. That's pretty cool. JSR on half a heart. Oh! Having to play like... Oh, that one's gonna hit him. JSR taking another death. Wizard beams.
Yeah, wizards are not in the nice.
It's been tough tonight. Uncle Wizzy has claimed several.
Well, good news for Random Effect. Has the book which is an atlas. Bad news, now the one shoots fire.
For a map of 9, that's worth it.
Agreed.
100 days, 500 days of the week. Every day of the week.
It does slightly mess with the DPS that he is doing, because he is, Random Effect is doing double stabs with the wand and the sword at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's your map. JSR finds the heart container in the staircase of 5. Gonna go ahead and pick it up. Unfortunately, he up in A's. Having been so near the Triforce, he'll have to go through all those nasty combat rooms again.
Patcher here, just gonna tank it and run.
That's the Patcher that JSR potioned past.
Yeah.
Truant
They're going to
claims,
kill it. Oh, you have to be careful though. I think one more hit and it's dead. He's dead.
Truant claims his Triforce out of 3. That is his, I think, second of the match. He's really had routing has not been kind to Truant Gamer. His execution in combat's been fine, but routing has just punished him.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Oh, taking out some frustrations on the old man. Random Effect is down to a heart and a half. Looking around for the Triforce.
Not much of this 7 left.
Oh, that could be a problem.
Does anyone have the try in 7 yet? Radom has a ladder. He can get past that Gleeok, provided he doesn't get hit.
Oh! Oh, wow, I didn't realize how bad this Dig Dogger is. Look at this.
Oh,
It's at a literal crossroads of the dungeon.
that's a new one. I've never quite seen it like that, blocking every single door.
Yeah, this is a
Random
forced...
effect can only take 1 hit.
This was a forced Dig Dogger fight. We saw this earlier. Gonna go north.
100% force dig dugger fight to go any direction except
And that's a Patra
blocking
guarding.
the staircase. He wants to just bomb north. He wants to see what's up there.
Gets past. Very
Oh,
nicely done.
Gets past.
It's
Well done.
blue snakes. It's the Lambolas again.
He's got a potion. He's gonna go ahead and pop it.
Smart play.
He gets
go
by
right.
pretty cleanly.
Wow, what is with all the bosses in the 7? There's a Gleok now.
Also, has got his own Gleok
Oh.
problems in 6. Danger Noodles again!
And they're guarded the Triforce. I believe that is the final one.
Did he get a try out of 6? We'll see in a sec.
I don't remember. He'll...
Six is nearby, or not really. 9 is over at the White Sword.
Yeah, the White
at the
Sword.
White
cave.
Sword location, and then level 6 is north of the ladder, the staircase that you take to go up to the level
Going to 9.
area.
Yeah, he's all late.
Random effect. All Triforces in hand. We'll be entering level 9 at around 5940.
So, folks, we are going to be looking for... There are a few things here in this level 9. First up, we're going to be listening for the Roar of Ganon. If we hear Ganon, we know we are adjacent to him, be it north, south, east, or west by 1 room. Bosses can master war, and we do have wizards in this 9. We are also looking for a single shutter door, just like that one right there, actually, that will not open if the enemies are slain. If it does not open, that is Zelda. If we have defeated the pig already, that door will open automatically, regardless if there's enemies present or not.
Current gamer went for a mag's check at 10 and was not able to pick up the magical sword. So it's going to be at least 11 or more to pick up the magical sword.
That's disappointing.
Random effect does not care about this. He's just looking for 2 things: a roar and a door.
Could also be looking for the red ring to ease their pain. Right now,
Yeah,
a hug from
that's why
Ganon
he'll
will be dead.
He'll check every staircase. I heard a roar.
I heard a roar too. Yeah. It's to the north. There's Ganon. We've already found him. And he's in a Chevy room.
Oh,
boy,
this
this is a
fight is
massive
not
fight.
going to be fun. Still on green tunic. He does have
Content
white
damage.
sword though.
Content
It'll
damage,
take
like I
8
said,
hits.
is lethal.
8 hits to kill Ganon.
Content damage is lethal to random effect. There it is.
Hyrule driver number 1.
Random effect only has enough health to survive 2 hits at max health.
Does, I believe, have a second half of a potion,
He does.
which he will more than likely use this next time.
If you don't know, Ganon does 4 hearts of damage with his contact damage. The only thing that does that much damage in this game are those orange Wizrobes with their beam.
Did you see him slip past not just the blue Wizrobes, but that beam? That was
Yeah.
a pixel away from touching him.
Indeed.
Here we go. Round 2, random effect versus Ganon.
Alright. Again, same situation. Can only take 1 hit.
Potion up, please.
Wants to save it.
He trusts in his combat skills.
1 gets away.
Missed the stun lock. Can't really dodge the fireballs. Now he'll potion up.
Yeah, playing it safe. Absolutely a good idea here.
Ganon went up. He'll have to turn and stab.
2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's stun lock. Get the
There
stun
it is.
And we have Bacon. Now, that single shutter rule does not apply if it's adjacent to Ganon.
Zelda
I forgot to
could be
mention.
in
So
one
Zelda
of
could be behind this
these
west
shutter
door or
doors.
behind the north door.
Yeah, she could be in one of these 2 shutter doors right next to Ganon.
And Ganon's room, of course, is the only room that does not follow the dark room rule as well. Zelda is not behind one of these 2 doors, so we know that when that shutter door opens, that is Zelda. We got moms in here for good bomb refills. No, these are Koreas. My mistake.
There's still bomb refills.
Indeed. The orange ones had the bomb refills usually in dungeons. When it comes to
Yes,
dungeon enemies.
orange enemies for dungeons, blue for the overworld.
And a lot of dangerous enemies in this room. Blue wizards are more annoying than their orange counterparts, but they are
Down and
less
continue
damaging.
going to the west.
That's right. Keep the health high, man.
And the
Got it.
bomb count high.
Also,
13
we have
bombs.
not seen a munker. The munkers could all be in here in level 9, so we have to be extra careful.
That'd be pretty funny.
We have Aquamentus guarding the place in 9 too. We did have boss open level. There's a shutter door, but it does not open. So this is not Zelda.
Other runners are catching up. Also, it gets his Triforce out of 3. He's up to 6 tries. Also, it is in go mode, so he could be get to this 9 pretty shortly.
A compass can be found at any point for random effect. That'll tell us where Zelda is. Pap instinctively goes to grab it, but it already has the atlas. Dead end. Gonna keep going. Turin picking up the Triforce in 5 in the meantime.
Alsoa is now at 18 bombs. He went to level 1 just to get his bomb upgrade.
That's insane. He's a madman. But I
Right.
suppose bombs are a commodity here. There's the mugger! Max bombs are money! Today.
Well, it's gonna be max bombs.
But he
you
can
gotta
escape
have-
to the south.
Okay, it's gonna be nothing.
If he has to go back, though, he has to pay, and he has no rupees to pay. He'll have to sacrifice a bomb.
He's got
No,
the
stop
bomb.
again. No shutter door again, and blue wizards ambushing the halls here.
I clear this room for bomb drops. Yeah, I like that. Clock. 3, 4, 5. There's the one. 6. 6.
Going right. Another room of orange wizards and a reverse C room. Cannot bomb down. The other runners are slowly but surely finding their way through this dungeon. This is a big level 9 though. Anything can happen here. It can go up.
I see Random Effect likes taking, or at least in this 9, he's taking a spiral approach, working from the outside and slowly working in.
Can go east. This is there's only one way you can go, and that is south. There's a door, but it is currently open. Another room with a locked door, but it is not open. Silvers were indeed on the coast, folks, as a reminder. The only one we have not found is the red ring. Another Aquamentus guarding another locked door. And another pack of bombs. Random, I'm glad to take it. Gonna check the key door first. These two are a pack of blue wrist ropes, but all the doors are open here. And that is just simply a locked door.
Still no shutter door, but the entire southwest is empty. He's going
Oh shoot,
south.
blocked. Can't go
He's
that way.
not going south.
Meanwhile, JSR is in level 6, trying to get through this dungeon. Now, so is in 4, looking to finish. And if they're trying to bomb their way around the room, cannot do so. It may require a magical staircase to get around to the southwest corner of the map. Bomb hole in the shoot room. Door opens. There's Zelda. Ladies and gentlemen, get your G's in the chat for a random effect. Who has finished amongst our recent runners and was second place with a time of 107.50. Thurwolf finishes in first place overall in the race with a time of 1:05:08, a 2-minute difference on this race. Very close. So GG's to both of them so far.
Indeed, GG's to Random Effect, and Thurwolf finishing off stream ahead of him through a very, like, confusing seed in terms of routing.
Yeah. We'll see if Random Effect wants to interview him. We never did hear the flute. Was there a randomized flute? There was, and it was Gemini Man. Shame we didn't get to hear it tonight.
Well, we'll continue staying on the horn for the rest of our feature runners. Truant Gamer narrowly escapes that room in 4, picking up his Triforce. That'll be his 5th of the match. Alsoa will be right behind him shortly with his own Triforce in 4 rooms away.
Indeed. This has been a really good race, honestly. The Siege kind of threw a few curveballs here and there, but otherwise it wasn't that bad. Could have been a lot worse.
It's interesting to see the difference of choices in routing compared to the GDQ Lite stuff, which I guess at least a lot of us observers have now gotten familiar with over the weeks.
Indeed.
Truant Gamer currently digging through 7. Also, I believe he got his Triforce in 4 because he's out. There's no other way he'd leave. He's going to go to the coast to finally claim his silver arrows, and then he'll be off to 7 for his final Triforce.
And meanwhile, we are now joined by the winner of our, at least on our restream event, Random Effect. GGCU, good running tonight. Walk us through that seed. That was kind of all over the place, really, to some degree.
Yeah, there was a lot of blocks, a lot of ladder blocks I saw, a lot of kind of combat blocks I didn't really want to do, but I don't think my routing was that bad. I definitely took I'm pretty sure I took a scenic detour of level 9 there. Could you go left in that? Because she was like right near start, which I should have checked, but I just kind of kept going in the path that I was going. Could you go left out of that Spiral Stair 3 blue Wizrobe room? Because I think she was like right south of there.
I don't know, actually. You were the only person to have some research early to finish level 9.
All right. Fair enough. Well,
I will say one thing. What led you to keep digging 3?
As you saw, I had a brain fart and then realized I didn't need any more items because the silvers were on the coast, and I up and 8 immediately and got the Triforce. I was digging I was digging thinking I still needed silvers, and then I remembered that they were on the coast, and I up and 8 immediately. So that was another minute of dumbness.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 minutes of dumbness.
Well,
I even put it in my chat that I said I am dumb as I got that.
That could have gotten you a little closer to Thurwolf. That might have been really interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His letter out of 3.
That could have been the difference between first and second right there as well. Oh no, Truant Gamer is taking a death. What I was thinking that you were doing was looking for the red ring. We actually never found that.
I mean, sort of, but I was looking for that more in level 9 when I was just popping into staircases really quickly when I didn't really have to do anything there. I just popped in to see if there was a red ring. Yeah, it was me thinking I still needed an item, and I did not. And then once I immediately remembered that I did not, I up and 8 immediately. I didn't even care what the item was in there anymore.
So taking a death in 7.
He doesn't have the map yet. He doesn't know that he could bomb north from that diamond staircase because he took the transport, and the transport took you 1 room south of the Dig Dogger.
So, one thing I want to ask is, if you had to look for the red ring, it was either the floor drive in 1, which was ladder block, or block line to combat and robes. I think it was also the stair item in 4 that we haven't found, or it was in level 9. Where do you think it could have been?
I'm probably saying it's in level 9 at this point.
Yeah. pretty safe odds there, really.
I'd say the same.
Yeah, I don't feel like I played like terribly great tonight, but I don't think I played terribly bad either. Given what I had, the only, like I said, the only two mistakes really were digging 3 for no reason and dying to Ganon. I just didn't really want to use my potion early if I could help it. I hate that room. It's not the worst room for me to fight Ganon in, but it's one of the worst. And going in there with 4 hearts exactly is really bad. So I wanted to see if I could get a few hits in at least and start the fight before I used a potion. But kind of on the second run through, I was like, all right, if I just get to the corner, I should be okay. And sure enough, I was at that point.
Yeah, we all got a little like scared. It's like he's got a potion. I know he wants to like just wait till he's at like 1 heart, but come on, man.
It's really not about that. It's about getting a few hits in. Like I don't, especially in that room, I don't want to use the potion immediately when I need to be able to get into position of what I want, and I wanted to get at least try to get at least like a couple of hits in. I do that purposefully just because I don't think there's any point in doing a potion and then having a bad fight and dying again and going back when I had like no hits on him. That's harder to me than just going back and using it more. I consider it more strategically, but that's just me.
Sure, Gamer is going to be the second of our runners into level 9 here, it looks like.
So if Chevy Room is not your worst room, which one is it?
Numbers 1 and 2 are the moat rooms. The circular moat is the worst, and the double moat top and bottom is the second worst. And then the Chevy would be my third worst. Because I can still move properly on the Chevy with the ladder, of course. I can still move properly the way I want to in sort of a vanilla any percent sort of way. But with those moat rooms, I cannot, because of the moat on that second row from the bottom. It's exactly in the way, and I cannot move on and off of the ladder easily, like back and forth, back and left and right. So I get stuck, and you have to try to do this like figure 8 style off of the moat, and it's just really awkward if you try to fight Ganon the sort of correct way. So I guess in that I'd probably try to default back to the left corner again, bottom left corner. So I still think that's the worst room, though.
Speaking of Ganon, we got Truant Gamer in Ganon's room right now. He's attacking from the right side.
That is not the way to do it.
Yeah, but
You got the
he does
stunlock,
have a
though.
stunlock.
And down he goes.
And there was a shutter door in that spiral wizard room that you mentioned, so it's possible
Oof.
you could go left.
I think you could, but I'm glad it was a shutter door, not a key door.
Because then you would have just taken that first and not found Ganon so quickly.
No, I think I would have, knowing that there was an open door. There wasn't a door to the left of start.
Alsoa walks into the Triforce room on level 7 and gets bopped by the blue Lamolas and dies immediately upon entering the room.
I hate blue bland molos coming in from the left.
Yeah, that's not a fun room.
That is really disappointing for Alsoa.
Everyone's on roughly the same amount of hearts now. 10 to 11, still green tunic. So any kind of Lamola room is just... It's dangerous at any point.
I at least had the sense to use my potion in level 7.
Truant, I think, is going to find his princess pretty soon. Oh no, he finds a shoot room instead. He has to go a couple more down.
Triforce number 7 for Alsoa. ASR is the last person to get the Triforce. Here in level 7, he's on his way.
If he goes north of this patch and cleans out that northern segment, he will find it. But taking hits here is not good. That means he has to survive the Lamola.
11 hearts is not enough for the magical sword. It's either vanilla or higher. Also trying to pick it up before he goes back into level 10. Level 9.
JSR at 3.5 hearts against Blue Lamb Mola's round 1.
Now, we could go north here in these level 7. Try to go in from the north to fight those Lammolas, but I don't think that was possible this time around.
If anyone knew it was there.
Compass was on the Gleeok in the room before.
Oh, he is a fairy off the Gleeok. That's beneficial.
Yeah, he's gonna survive this road
Mola's
now.
round 2. Uh-oh.
JSR has defeated
Whoa. He was one hit away from going down, but JSR will claim his final Triforce 7, and he will be on his way to level 9.
So did most people in the race like do similar routing to me, like find kind of the ladder blocks and didn't really make it up to 3 until quite late?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we just found one of the items in level 9. It's a heart container.
Hmm.
Truant, I think hit Death Mountain before you, but he had an issue by the time he got to 5. He was out of keys.
And that held the any key. That's funny.
Yeah, Truant, I
And-
think,
and
was the last runner to find level 1.
Progress through 5, you had to go north, and both doors to go north through 5 were key doors. One was like a Wizrobe Moblin room, would have been tough to, couldn't Kanana. And then the other one, I don't think had a shuttle door either, so couldn't Kanana past it. There's been at least 3 or 4 instances of Kanana keys tonight across all runners.
Interesting.
And JSR even did a bomb Kanana key. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think the only thing I got unlucky on really was I didn't get a lot of bombs early, so I didn't find level 1 early because I literally missed 4 lucky bomb drops at the beginning and didn't find the bomb shop until, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes into the race, maybe? I can't remember. Probably like 20 to 30 minutes in, found the bomb shop, which was the rare shop,
Also,
actually.
we'll fight Scannon from the left side. Sorry to interrupt you. We're just gonna.
That's
Also,
Oh, nope! Gets hugged.
Hyrule Driver. There it is.
Didn't even need to be... That, even if it was on Redmail, he was at half a heart. Took a lot of damage to the fireballs.
But yes, Alsoa was the first one to find level 1 amongst the featured runners. He had any key early, but from that point, finding the dungeons eluded everyone. There were 3 dungeons in Death Mountain.
3 good dungeons in Death Mountain.
Right.
Indeed. Well, any final thoughts on the scene before we let you go enjoy your evening in Random Effect?
I'm glad I bailed early on level 8. That's good.
Right.
I think. So did we see all the items in level 8 then? Apparently,
We
because I
had
found 2, I think, or no, I just found 1, I think.
we had the boomerang and the raft, and I think the last time was a heart container.
Yeah, I found the heart container, and I knew that the raft was in there from the hint. I didn't know that the I knew that the boomerang, I think, was in there from a hint. I did not know that the raft was in there. That's interesting. I knew the raft wasn't required.
Yeah, we knew from the hint that Raph was not required for the seed. I don't know if everyone saw that hint though.
Yeah, some people don't buy hints when they're mixed. I just had an assortment of money, and both hint shops were really close to each other. So it's like, why don't I just save and then get all my money back and get 6 hints potentially?
Yes, I did the same thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Since they were right next to each other, and they were right next to your starting location. Like, it's just, why not? It doesn't cost you much more than not even a minute.
Yeah.
They were also... One shop had nothing but good hints, and the other one had nothing but community hints.
Yeah, I almost thought about not going to the second shop when I saw 3 hints in there. I was like, I'm pretty sure this other shop's going to give me maybe 1 at best. We'll see. On average, they're going to give me 1 at best.
Alsoa has all Triforces now.
Yep,
I'd
and
say
they're being Ganon from the top.
We've got Ganon always tonight.
Hey,
JSR is
get the
only
melee
on
hug.
1. Never mind. Boom.
Ganon is taking everybody down today.
It's a hard room, and like the only good approach location I would say would be from the bottom.
for that room, either the bottom or the left, really, I would say, is the two best. Depends on your strategy.
I think also I don't know what he's trying to do. He's got everything. He's ready to go to 9. He's got 11 bombs, so he ain't farming up for that. I mean, go to the ferry if you're at half a heart.
Yeah, it's probably what he's doing.
Well, thank you for joining us, Random Effect, and we're going to let you go here.
Thank you very much.
Once
Thanks
again,
for the
folks, get your
restream. Comms.
Yep. Once again, folks, get your G's in chat for Random Effect. Like the second place overall in the race and first place of our restream over theme tonight.
We'll get to a couple of our additional finishes since then after this. What's this? Round 2 for JSR and another one bites the dust. But we do have some additional finishes. We've had in third place Captain Green with a finish time of 1 hour 13 minutes 37 seconds. Fry Teeth in fourth place with an SRL time of 1 hour 17 minutes and 51 seconds. And Eat My Steel in fifth place, 1:23:41. And now we just had Fury SK with a time of 1 hour 24 minutes and 40 seconds. So big margins between all of these times, showing I think 9 is like turning into a meanie against these runners.
Well, it does have a nickname, and it's certainly living up to it. I mean, let's be real. We have given the nickname of level 9 being the Great Equalizer for a good reason.
JSR round 3. This time he has 6 hearts. Does he have a potion on him? He's been chugging potions the entire seed.
The dog has lost its stunlock. Trying to get it back.
Also fighting Ganon now. Alsoa is at full hearts. This is what he was doing. He knows he's still on green tunic, so he was filling up.
Nice. Ganon down for JSR.
Nice stunlock from underneath. That was smooth. Alsoa's got his lock. Double bacon.
Alright, so all three of our runners are on the quest for Zelda here.
I don't think Alsoa or JSR has seen where Zelda is yet.
No.
Meanwhile, Truant, he's been digging for at least a good 10 minutes now, and still hasn't seen the kidnapped.
Yeah. We know Zelda is in the south center of the dungeon.
I think she's under, like, the second E, 5 or 6 rows down.
We also don't know where the red ring is. I think that's a different item in level 9 than what we saw earlier.
That is a heart container. I don't know what the first one was.
I think that we had a second heart container in a different room. I'm not sure.
Truant Gamer dies in a corridor stair. He'll be going back to the beginning. Also, finding a path left. This could be promising.
Well, if it was the same one, then it's still a 1 in 3 chance that it was either level 1, level 4, or level 9 that has the red ring. We don't know where it was.
I will say, before we, like, since now we're likely not to find any more items, shout out to our tracker magic friends. This is his first time doing any kind of tracking whatsoever, and he jumped into a 4-player cave shuffle consternation set and pretty much kept it on the ball. So big props to magic friends.
Yeah. Cave Shuffle, of course, if you joined us from SG Live, is sort of the norm around here. I believe they did that just for speed's sake. But it can be something interesting sometimes to have the cave not shuffled.
I mean, it helped a person like me get into Randomizer playing the GDQ light set. I've watched these things for years, but I've only just started playing this year. Back to our runners, though. JSR up in the northern portion of 9. Truant Gamer on the extreme left side in the far column. Also in the middle. The runners have to get to the bottom central section of 9 to find the kidnapped.
And we don't know where the compass is. That's another thing to
This is
note.
true. I think if Truett can just go right 2 to 3 rooms, I think he'll find her. Uh-oh.
We did not see this turnstile room at all.
No, we did not.
We'll see what's over this way. There is an item notwithstanding here, so I think Truett might start checking transports.
I have no idea what just hit also. My only guess can be an orange wizrobe spawned on top of him.
There is the mugger that random effect dodged here in level 9.
I'm getting some intel from Eat My Steel in the chat that Zelda wasn't past the blue wizrobe shutter at the beginning of the dungeon, but she was 1 room south of that. Which explains why we can't go left at the start.
Yeah, Zelda had 2 ways to enter. She could be entered from the north side and the south side.
So she's not quite in the center. I mean, you have to access from the center, but then you gotta work your way down, left of the old man room. Left of the old, where he would block you. According to Eat My Steel, that is where Zelda is.
We still don't know where that... I'm just really curious where this item and what this red ring is.
We may just find it. We do have an additional finish now. Dr. J, PhD, finishes in 7th place with a time of 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 47 seconds.
Second item. That is definitely a different item staircase.
It's not the red ring.
It's not in 9. It's either in level 1 or level 4.
It's gonna be under the crappy wizrobe room in 1.
There's a second mugger in here as well. What is this? 9? This is insulting. Yeah, I think Zelda's just right there. And Truett knows it.
Truett knows it! Will he clear the wizrobe room? He wants to.
Using the doors to hide out. Those wizards can't get stuck in the blocks, which is what he's hoping for. 1's down.
Takes a bop. He can't take another.
I don't think it's a
One
potion
more bop
either.
should do it.
Nice, he had him in a
Got
little
one
loop.
in a pattern.
And there's the door.
Wow! Right next to start. All you had to do was be willing to clear the room.
And get your GGs in chats now for Truant Gamer, who is finished in 9th place with a time of 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 21 seconds. Get your GGs in chat for him right now. That was not a nice 9. I think he last located it.
I almost had an opening. I should have ducked in the doorway. I might as well try it.
JSR dancing around the wizrobes again.
I never took
We're also
this.
getting his mic. It looks like the audio was not usable.
Yeah, let's swap off of that. We'll go to also instead.
It's a little quiet, but I suppose it's better.
Workable. Oh, eats a laser to the face. Truant Gamer's official time, 1 hour, 31 minutes, 21 seconds, gets him 9th place, finishing just before him was Sish Crusher, with a time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 55 seconds for 8th place. So, we
Indeed.
still don't have a top 10. I was unaware. I'm gonna go see how many entered the race tonight.
Meanwhile, Alsoa is still looking here.
We had a total of around 14 people in the race tonight. All of this exploring they're doing is just all for naught until they clear that blue Wizrobe room.
And we're
One
now
north
joined by
of the beginning.
Truant Gamer. GG's. Zelda was playing hide and seek really well tonight. GG's though, all the same.
Thanks, and you probably saw right there at the end. I went and stabbed the wall because I
Oh.
knew right there is where she was.
Oh,
Yes. We saw. Now, something we didn't see was the red ring, and based on what we found here in level 9, both item staircases were found. They both had heart containers, which means it was either in 1 or in 4. It had to be. I don't think we've seen anything. We had anything else left.
Yeah. But tell us your thoughts on that sea, Truant. Are you? I don't know if proud's the right word. But do you believe you made good routing choices? Are you? Yeah, I can say proud. Are you proud of the decisions you made and whatnot?
Tonight, I am not. I was not happy with my routing, and a couple of those overworld deaths really screwed up my plan. I guess at the end I was fine with it because I tried keeping 479 in line, since that was more of a route, 9 being at the waterfall, but otherwise I wasn't too thrilled with how I routed everything out tonight.
We just been informed actually that the red ring was in fact in 3 as the stair item that no one else picked up on the restream. Because that was the ladder and that was most everyone's go mode.
That's funny. Even Random Effect took the extra time to dig 3 and couldn't find it.
And if he did find it, that probably would have spread from dying to Ganon.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's a good point. Yeah, Truant. It 5 really bit you hard when you didn't have keys in there.
Yeah, I was looking at my map once I got the recorder trying to figure out where to go next, and I saw 5 all lonely up there, and I knew I had to walk.
You
Yeah.
were the first of the restream runners to go and bomb Death Mountain. So you were one of the first ones there.
Yeah, but unfortunately you were the last one to find the forgotten spot and level 1 as a result. Which, unfortunately, led you to not having any keys for 5. But hey, it's Rando. That happens sometimes.
Yep, and sometimes these flags get a little punishing when you're in shapes and need keys, and I believe keys weren't too expensive if I wanted to buy one, but I spent my money on the hints and I should have saved first instead.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
the money was not exactly great on the seat either. This was a poverty seat.
Super
No
poverty.
aspects of the word.
Super poverty seat.
Yeah, I kept waiting to see a big secret, and I realized eventually that I already saw the big secret, so I don't know what I was waiting for at that point.
Yeah, they all ended in 6 too. 6, 36, and 66.
And that's a sign.
I think JSR knows at
ASR
this point.
knows now. Or not. He was just trying to slip by.
I think he knows, but he's gonna try to find a way around. Yeah, he bombed south. He can just go south from here.
He's seen this. He's
He
been
doesn't-
in the room.
He must have got killed by the blue
died
wizard.
in,
But
like, that wizard
for
room.
JSR.
All right. Well, we have an official finish now for JSR. Before him, I'll get Elendar in 10th place with a time of 1 hour 35 minutes and 40 seconds.
And
JSR,
finished
11th place. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
with a time of 1 hour 37 minutes 12 seconds. Future GG's in chat for him all the same. JSR, I believe, was the last to enter level 9 as well, so definitely came back to swinging.
That's correct. Yeah, overtook Alsoa. But everyone is full clearing this 9. Everyone.
Well, I do have to say, when you get a 9 like this, where those rooms are kind of stair staggered, and it feels like there is a obvious path along the top, like one room over, I think that draws everyone's attention that maybe I need to go look around there for Zelda's room, and you kind of skip everything else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I thought it was gonna be in the northwest. I always think the game makes the holes in 9 for a reason. So I like exploring near the holes first. That
Yeah.
could be my complete bias, but
Now, JSR has left the race room here, so I'm going to say that he does not willing to do an interview, but GG's to him all the same. Thank you for racing tonight, JSR. Good race.
and thanks for using your trademark Franker Z sprite set. We always have fun with that. Also, it does find a path right. If he can connect to the room north of Zelda from the west side, he'll be in good shape. It looks plausible.
Yeah, I think this is the room that he can go through.
No, go to the right.
Yeah, check north, and
Oh,
unfortunately
none of
that's the
these
way to go.
Oh no!
This led into the other mugger room. Gotta pay the bomb to check. There's the compass, though!
Oh my gosh, the mugger guards the compass. And he sees it now. He's like, really? Freaking really?
And here's the thing, he doesn't have the book to it, I don't think.
No, he found map deep in 9, I think in the northwest.
Oh, he's beelining in there now.
I hope there's a path. Uh-oh.
I believe you can bomb through this room. No, he can't. Well, he knows where it is.
He's saved. He wants hearts to fight the blue wizrobes.
Which we know are optional because how it worked.
But he assumes, which is fine within his knowledge, that is the shortest way to get there, straight through the blue wizrobes. So he's gonna go to
the
ferry in the forest.
Well, in the meantime, Truman, thank you for hanging out with us here. Any final thoughts before we let you go enjoy the rest of your evening?
Yeah, it wasn't a bad seed overall. I think I just routed it poorly, but otherwise it was fun. Thanks for having me.
Good night.
Yep.
Once again, folks, these are GG's in chat for Truant Gamer. And of course, once again for JSR, if he's listening. You can still.
Also making his way back to the top of the waterfall, where 11, or in this case 10.5 hearts, 12 bombs in hand, he is prepared to give these wizrobes the thrashing of a lifetime.
Three bombs is all it takes.
He can only... Uh-oh! Not from that end!
Oh!
No! And he
He
didn't
got
save
caught
the
by
room.
a teleport angle.
And he didn't save the room. They're all still gonna be there. He just retries.
Oh, he wants the health back and he wants his bombs back. That makes perfect sense. The worst part is we know the room can be routed around.
Should we tell him if he shows up?
I suppose we should, but...
Maybe we'll let him ask first.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he'll watch this back eventually.
Yeah, there's another full heart refill for also. I'll check if we have additional finishes since then. No, we have not.
But what a receipt this has been.
For reals. I'm kind of glad I didn't race tonight. I would be finishing over 2 hours, no problem. If I finished it all, but
My routing's okay. It's my comment that's not great, and unfortunately, the comment in the seat not the worst I've seen.
yeah, it wasn't too bad until you got to this room. Also, is gonna take on the spiral room once again. 10.5 hearts, 12 bombs, 3 blue whiz robes. This Sunday. Oh, that's a way to do it. That was pretty smooth. And now in the middle, he can maneuver.
Gets him. There he goes. Get the GGs in the chat for Alsoa, folks.
Get your GGs out for Alsoa. He is going to be finishing. Alsoa finishes in 12th place with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 40 seconds. Now in chat with us, GG to you, Alsoa.
Hi.
How much rage did you put into those final bombs?
I want to know what the actual insert explicitives here this seed was. That's all I want to know.
I wouldn't be able to tell you, but all I know is, I think there was no actual blue wizard combat required. There was actually a bomb wall just north of that shutter room.
That is correct.
Sure, because the 9 that teaches you there's no bomb walls, yeah, okay, you can just bomb wall the Zelda, sure.
Not a good seed for you, unfortunately, but...
No, not even close. When you get when you get ladder at an hour because, oh, you just didn't route in Death Mountain early because reasons, yeah.
You were not the only runner to struggle. We've seen Titans have issues with this seed tonight.
Yeah, even Random Effect, who was second place in our second place overall, on our restream, he was the first one to finish. He found level 3 last.
Would have helped if I'd have known Lionel's run on literally every overworld screen. Like, the overworld was nothing but Lionel's and the occasional Locked Rock. That was it.
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
Anyway, I'm gonna do a short interview because I'm going to start saying explicitives on stream if I don't stop talking soon.
Yeah,
I guarantee you.
We'll let you. You were the first person to find any key.
Yeah, a whole lot of good that did. There was barely any key blocks in this seed that were relevant, so completely worthless. Well, not completely worthless, but nearly worthless. At least not that I saw, but that might have been because I had any key.
Yeah, like the dungeon combat wasn't too bad. Early it was. There was a lot of blue dart nuts in the early dungeons, but outside of that wasn't much nasty required combat.
And then level 9 happened.
And then level 9 happened. The Dig Dogger in 7, it was in a central location. It blocked off all of the rest of 7, so it made recorder required.
Oh, actually, no, there was a transport that could get you around it.
The transport took you one room south of that Dig Dogger, because also
you went north of the Dig Dogger, you could have skipped it.
Oh, sweetness. Never mind.
It was still kind of funny, though, that one Dig Dogger sealed all the doors, and they literally led to every corner of the dungeon. I find that a little interesting.
Well, GG's to everybody that could finish the seed in under an hour or 30.
And here's another shocker, which I don't think any of us predicted this. Red Ring was in 3.
Yeah, okay. The double heart in 9 was the biggest insult I've seen since I've started playing this randomizer.
Yeah, I would agree to that. That was kind of bad.
I don't blame you at all.
I'm basically done with Heart Shuffle after this race. For at least a good while.
Yeah.
Like, Hard Shuffle's become the dumbest thing ever to exist.
Yeah.
I'd rather race Oko than Hard Shuffle, and I hate Oko. I've gotten to that point now.
That's saying something right there.
I-
Well,
At playing Magic the Gathering, I took that a different way.
At least, Oko, you know it's going to be stupid. Like, you know fully well going in, it's going to be the dumbest thing ever.
That's
Hard
fair.
Shuffle is like, hey, it could be the dumbest thing ever, or it could be free.
well, hopefully the rest of your night is a lot better than this eve was to you. GG's is all the same. Make sure to follow OSO as well as our other restream runners here tonight. They put on an excellent race for tonight. Also, make sure to follow Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 226 to make sure you don't miss any randomizer action or any racing action, not just Zelda 1 randomizer here tonight. Also, thank you to Malkia for joining me on co-commentary, as well as Magic Friends for tracking for us for the first time. Hopefully, he had a fun time here, folks. I know it's not an easy job behind that control panel. But with that being all said and done, folks, thank you all for tuning in. We shall see you all next time, and as always, thank you for watching. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, all.